why you're tired, all the time, and what to do about it. Ever catch yourself procrastinating, zoning out mid-task, or constantly scrolling your phone without even realizing it? Maybe your mind feels heavy, your emotions feel off, or everything just seems harder than it should be. These aren't random bad days, they're signals. Your brain is waving a red flag. You're not resting properly. Most people think they're just being lazy or unmotivated when they feel this way. But that's rarely the case. What's really happening is that your brain is starved of real, meaningful rest. Not just sleep, but mental stillness, emotional reset, and a break from constant stimulation. Let's talk about what rest really means and how to do it right. Why most people are terrible at resting. We live in a go, go, go culture. Hustle is praised. Grinding is seen as the path to success. So, naturally, many of us feel guilty when we stop. We think if we're not doing something productive every second, we're wasting time. And even when we try to rest, we often get it wrong. Think about how many times you've flopped on the couch and started doom-scrolling TikTok or Instagram. Maybe it felt relaxing in the moment, but afterwards you felt even more drained. That's because mindless scrolling isn't rest. It's dopamine overload. You're feeding your brain a stream of shallow stimulation that tires it out even more. Rest isn't a reward, it's fuel. Here's a mindset shift that changes everything. Rest is not the opposite of productivity. It's what makes productivity possible. You don't wait for your car to break down before refueling, right? You fill it up before it hits empty. Your brain works the same way. If you only rest when you crash, you're already too late. And the worst part? When you don't schedule rest on your terms, your brain will take it on its own, often at the worst times. Ever spaced out in a meeting or lost focus while studying? That's your brain taking an unscheduled break. It's trying to rest without your permission. The key: schedule rest like anything else. If you want to avoid burnout, you need to treat rest like a priority, not an afterthought. That means putting it on your calendar. Seriously, block time for it. Make it non-negotiable, just like a work call or a doctor's appointment. Resting, when you get the chance, doesn't work. Life will always throw more stuff at you. You have to make the time, not wait for it to magically appear. So, what does real rest look like? Let's get one thing straight. Sleep is important, but it's not the only kind of rest your brain needs. Sometimes, what you're missing isn't more hours in bed. It's mental stillness. Here's the difference. Distraction is not rest. Stimulation is not rest. Doing nothing while your brain is still spinning? Also not rest. Real rest means your mind gets a break from effort. Not just physical effort, but mental and emotional too. That means no deep conversations, no content that stirs up strong emotions, and no overthinking your life choices. The goal is to create a space where your thoughts can just float. No pressure, no problem solving, just peace. Think. Taking a walk without your phone, sitting on a park bench and people watching, or lying on the floor and letting your mind wander freely. When you rest right, everything changes. Once you start building true rest into your routine, you'll notice the difference fast. Your focus sharpens. Your emotions feel more stable. Motivation doesn't have to be forced, it comes back on its own. You stop grinding in circles and start moving forward again. Rest isn't about being lazy. It's about recharging so you can show up as your best self. Without it, you're just running full speed on a treadmill, exhausted but not getting anywhere. Bottom line, the best version of you needs rest. If you really want to grow, perform better, and feel better, don't just push harder. Learn to pause. Not because you've earned it, but because it's essential. So today, give yourself permission to rest. Not by zoning out with another episode or scrolling endlessly, but by finding a moment of stillness. Put it on your calendar. Protect it like anything else important in your life. Because once you start resting properly, everything else gets easier.